Benny Blanco from the Bronx, Carbon White. I am right back with another football reaction, and this time it's for Kenya, it's for Team Kenya, it's for the Harambee Stars, it's for the home team, it's for the soil. Yeah, so today has been quite a day. It has been a build up to this day has been quite immense. In the course of the night, my voice will be gone, so it's better for me to do this video now before a disaster happens. But yes, Harambee Stars coming out as 1-0 winners against the joint record winners of the CHAN Championships, DR Congo, who have won it twice before, together with Morocco, who have also won it the same number of times with DR Congo, or Dr. Congo as I'd like to call them. So this was a good match. I think the hype heading into the match was quite palpable, and everywhere everything was just screaming ingia tu Carlos. Ina record tu pita nitakata. Aufungi. So everyone was talking about this match, and everything that we were just thinking about, the kind of probably what crowd control issues to do with security matters, how to get there. That was of course going to be a scare for many, and also getting information that people coming from town would have to branch through Ruaraka, get into where Babadogo, Ngomongo, and then go around. And then you're wondering, will there be, like, if there's a concentration of people in one specific area, can anything negative come out of it? But the good thing is that we had matatus plying the Thika Road route, and we just got off the road close to the entrance into Kasarani. The ticketing control started way, like, kilometers outside the stadium, and everyone, your ticket was being scanned before you are allowed to walk in. So there was no ideally no way for someone to just enter. I don't know what happened later on, but with the group that we were working with, it was quite easy for us, easy peasy, and everyone was enthusiastic, energetic. Of course, we had the Congolese fans who were up for it. They were a sizable number. There are a lot of Congolese in Kenya, and the vibe they brought, for me, I'd have to give it up to the Congolese, because from the get-go, even before the match started, the intimidation started, and most of our fans were a bit quiet, seated, and just chilling. But at some point now, everyone just rose to the occasion, and when the match started, of course, from outside looking in, Congo was the favorites, considering their pedigree, their stature, and the history in this competition. And then Kenya was coming up as the underdog, but slight favorites because they are on home soil and they are depending on the 12th man also to rally behind them. Of course, now we had a number of chances. In the first half, Congo scored, but it was ruled out by VAR, which was rightly so. And it's amazing to also see these things happening live, because it also helps you to appreciate how far we have come in football. So looking at it, really, they had many chances, of course, than Kenya, but we took our chances well. Not chances really, one chance clinically through Austin Odhiambo in added time of the first half, which sent Kenya into a frenzy in the stadium. And in the second half, it was just about cruise control. Yeah, just trying to protect the win, because the Congo guys really came after us. It wasn't the best of matches to watch in the second half, but it was really nice to have the vibes in the stadium. So the stadium, first of all, exquisite. The only downside to it, of course, there are negatives. I don't mean to be a negative fan, but I'd like to highlight something regarding the fans, not the players. So regarding the fans, we were told initially that the tickets have been sold out. Yeah, so even when you went online to look for these tickets, you couldn't find any. And then you get to the stadium and realize that there are too many seats that are empty. Yeah, and of course, this being the first match here in Kenya, I think that was a really bad show for us. And the organizer should really come clean regarding the ticketing information, because now if we are saying that all tickets are being bought online, we had people who are coming in with physical tickets, and then in those tickets you don't know if they have seat numbers, because at some point, for example, when I was going in, I found someone seated on my seat. So what I did, I just had to tell that person that this is my seat, this is the number, so maybe you should look for another seat. And gladly they respected and moved. So we shouldn't be having these physical tickets when there are still also other online tickets. So some control needs to be done in that area, so that we have a bit of order. Yeah, and the other thing I think that happened is when tickets were available, there are some people who hoarded the tickets and bought plenty. This is my opinion, so I don't know whether it's true, but this is my assumption that many people bought tickets people bought many tickets. So the hope was that when they are sold out, anyone who is interested to go to the match, they would have to buy these tickets from these guys, but at a higher cost than initially was intended. Yeah, and probably walipigwa na butua, they couldn't find maybe enough buyers for their tickets, and then we ended up having a lot of empty seats in the stadium. And then we have that VIP and VVIP sections that we are told apparently they have been reserved for I don't know which dignitaries or which high profile individuals. And then when you look at that whole section, it was empty. It was literally empty. So for the organizers, I think in the next match that we are going to have in Kasarani, and that's this coming Thursday against Angola, you should do better for us, so that you give us a chance to do good in this tournament. Other than that, I have no qualms about it. It's 1-0 to Harambee Stars. We just have to make sure that we win another match, and probably okay, I'm not hoping for a draw. I'd wish that we win all our matches, but we make sure that we get out of this group. Yeah, even though it's the group of death. So it would really be nice if we got out of this group into the next phase, which would be a knockout phase. Yeah, so that's it for this video. We look forward to many more within these CHAN championships, and we hope for the best for the Harambee Stars. We're gonna do this!